What a nice Kawasaki Z900. I think the R9T is faster, but this is a very nice bike. And look at this seat cowling, the comfort seat he's put on. Really nice. It's an Italian motorbike. From Italy, I mean, registered in Italy. So look, it's a nice thing that chick with the tits shaking once the bike vibrates. It's quite interesting. It's really cool. It's one of the most selling bikes of Kawasaki this year, so it's quite nice. Inline 2, I think. Yeah, no, it's an inline 4. It's an inline 4-cylinder bike. Quite interesting horsepower and acceleration. It looks like the CB 1100 bike. It's quite interesting. And this is the R9T, mine, so wouldn't change it for nothing. Time to ride back now, and can't put on the jacket really, it's boiling here. Jeez, boiling, absolute boiling temperatures. So to throw this some rubbish bins. Right. Should go there. Look, it's like so busy. Wow, so busy, it's unbelievable. Put the ticket. The R9T is oil cooled, so it doesn't like really to be idle in traffic lights. It gets to overheat. Just oil and air. I think it needed a radiator, it would have been better. The GS like this one would have been better. The same engine, but the other one is water cooled, and this is air and oil cooled, which has its advantages, because if you have a radiator and you go off-roading and you go into dirt and stuff like that, easily your radiator could get punctured, very easily. Also, the thing I'm worried about, the GS has a very small wheel. It's a bit funny or bizarre, rather. If you compare it to the Africa Twin has much bigger wheels. It is quite strange to see that. I think it's less than 17, maybe 15. Don't know what's the reason for this. Probably BMW thought about it well, but I don't think it would be good on bumps and off-road style. If it had a bigger wheel, it would have been better, especially at the front, to climb stuff. God's sake, it's closed again. Traffic light closed. Yeah, this will never get there. It keeps overheating. Pair of helmets, R9 is really nice. It costs about £600–700. Oh jeez. Traffic lights again. So these are the first one. You get pedestrians, it goes red. Normal light goes, bicycles closer, pedestrians, and then finally it gets the cars go, which is least priority. busy, buzzing. The bike is big. Can't get any better. Nice canal. Tous les directions. Which stays from here, so I think I can go back to the tank goes very hot. I don't know if the tank is very hot, it must be evaporating some fuel, and fuel is already really expensive. Yeah. European architecture. Motocross as well, so must have been very uncomfortable for him. Owen's a very strong veteran at the rider. Look at the shoes, he has all the gear on, especially in Germany, planes and changes, weather changes very frequently. It's quite interesting. Doing all this tour, I don't know what's that, Yamaha or Honda CRF. One cylinder bike, can you imagine doing all this distance? Bike has a gauge also to choose your temperature. So today is 30 degrees Celsius, as you can see, which is very hot. R9T in the summer, it's a really fun bike to ride. Come rent from us. We own a big fleet of motorbikes. Harley Davidsons, R9Ts, Tenere World, Great, all of them. The same engine, except for the newer GS is 50cc's bigger capacity engine, and has, I think, shift cam technology. The one's over 2022. This bike is 2023, so, but they didn't introduce that in the R9T because they want to keep it as basic as possible, which is not bad. The bike doesn't really need that. The new ZX10R, which is really nice as well. Here the speed is 60, see? And again, the sign of the beautiful radar. Look, blitzer. You feel famous once you ride in Switzerland. Like, everything is a street camera taking a photo of you and sending you an autograph in the mail. Ooh. Really nice weather today. Can't do any better than that. Turn the light room on. You guys just stop in the middle of the road for no reason whatsoever. Lots of bikes everywhere, look. This is a Transalp. It's a bit old, but it's a nice bike as well. I think they remade this one into a 500cc's two-cylinder one this year, which is quite interesting. Everybody's on his motorbike. The Kawasaki ZX10, the old one. Luxembourg car. And there's my beloved R9T Scrambler, as the French say, Scrambler. Would not change it for anything. For the function and the use case, I'll keep it the best. It's a very interesting way to keep your helmet without having to carry it on the beach, because here they don't allow it on the lakes. You just have to open the... There you go. What a shame. I think in the United States, in some states, you don't have to wear a helmet. Here you have to. Everywhere. It's really hot. Unbearably hot here. Oh, jeez. Right. I can't put the jacket on. I'm not wearing it. Jeez. I have to zip it first. It's better zipping it. You just go on the motorway without a jacket. It's just too much for me. It's even nicer when the R9T is higher like this. It feels much nicer. We both have nets on our bikes. Look, there, here. Great minds think alike. So it's cool because you can store anything really underneath. I hate luggage on the R9T. It can get two luggage, like one here and one on the other side, but you have to install a metal frame, which makes it heavier and makes it just damages the whole aesthetic look of the bike. So I'm not into that. Now we go in. There you go. Look, let the beast roar to life. Look at this. How it tilts to the left. Come on. Come on. Very nice lake, unbelievable nature, unbelievable lake today. This looks like the Italian part, really nice. Great weather. Let's see, it's 29 degrees Celsius now. Look. Oof, feels like boiling. Let's go to the other side of the lake and see what's going on. When it's moving very slowly, it feels much better now. Look at the lake, that looks like. Oh. Pure nature. It's French, so this is the French part. It looks very Swiss. 45 kilometers from Geneva, but of course it's far cheaper than Swiss. Every biker salutes the other biker. It's like an interesting code. Boxer engine in the tunnel is just unbelievable. Even though it's a Euro 5, Euro 5 is really muffled. It has the highest emission restriction rule that has ever existed. So I had the R9T Pure. It was Euro 4 and it sounded much better than the Euro 5. If you want to do that on the Euro 5, you have to remove the catalytic converter and remove the dB killer. Noise emission laws, carbon emission laws, which is good for the environment actually. Imagine everybody's having V12 cars, motorbikes, everything just polluting the environment. Yeah, it's not. And most of the time it's idling, so it's not moving. If you live above a building in front of a traffic light, you just get to breathe this all night, this carbon monoxide, which is not good.